Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's good to be here. I hope you're doing well. I've got another installment of another farm roguelike on the docket for you here today. We are completing our 6th and final week of this playthrough with the ambitious fisherman. So let's hop right on in and see where we left off here. So hopping on in, and the first thing you notice is about 180k in the bank. We only owe 100,000, so the bills are effectively paid. And of course, that's because of this power product right here, canned sturgeon. So we're going to continue on in that fashion, of course, just making a ton of canned sturgeon. See actually how much money we can generate here. I mean, that's the new goal. Let's generate as much as we possibly can with this very overpowered build that we managed to kind of cobble together here. So we have the canned sturgeon. We're also baking fish as kind of a supplement. Just found you can put wood in the furnace to make coal. So that's a nice little supplement to our coal production, which is an essential resource. We have some pink dye going on here for pink potions, which ensure us the ability to catch the sturgeon, that is. And if you've tuned in to a few of the other episodes in the playthrough series, you know all this already, but let's just kind of get caught up. We were planning lavender here, but that's kind of a thing of the past. Getting a bunch of alchemy products, namely the spider web, which allows us again to create that pink potion. And as you can see, we pretty much stripped out all the land, and that's to make glass jars for our canning process. So that's kind of what we're looking at here, folks, and we're just going to continue on in this fashion. And like I said, this is the final week, so we will be landing the plane. We will be watching the final sunset on the Sturgeon Empire that we have built. So that's what we're going to get into today. If you're new here and you're enjoying the series, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. I would love to have you in the community. It's a great community of awesome people, and we're just having fun here. So if you like fun, consider becoming a subscriber. And thank you very much for viewing. Alright, so let's go. Let's harvest our canned sturgeon here. In fact, let's harvest everything. How much coal are we getting? Okay, so you get considerable amount of coal there. It obviously does cost coal to make coal, funnily enough, but you get a lot more coal than the few that you have to invest in creating the coal by putting wood in the furnace, that is. All right, so let's just grab all this stuff here. Are we really maxed out? All right, well, let's just sell then. Let's sell like a madman. Let's sell all this stuff. Let's grab some more of that pink dye there. Let's get the honey going. You bet. And we have a bunch of coal on the board. Why don't we go ahead and take this out, and then we'll check some prices. Again, we just want to destroy the game here. We want to destroy the game with the diamond fishing rod, sturgeon, pink potions, and other auxiliary fish. So let's see, let's grab some coal, and then let's check the shop. Let's check some prices. So let's check the shop first and foremost. Okay, we have a little bit of coal there. Let's just roll a little bit. Get some coal. Coal equals cash money for sure. Alright, coal and coal. Looking good there. We have an upgrade tomorrow, which is something to look forward to. Let's get our totems built here that we put in last turn but didn't have the energy to build them. And let's check some prices here. Yeah, why not? I will take a backpack upgrade so I don't have to worry about inventory capacity anymore. We have the spare income to do so, so let's just do it. Let's check some prices. Baked red mullet, selling good, so let's sell it. Baked carp, low end. Baked halibut, selling high, let's sell it. Baked bullhead, selling low. Pickled sturgeon, 190. Yeah. There's another 30 grand. No big deal. Alright, sand, pink dye. So let's get our... Let's see what we can do about getting some potions crafted up here. And unbelievably, it's the dye that's holding us back. That's kind of crazy. Never thought we'd see the day, but that's alright. That's a good problem to have, because we are making a considerable amount more dye. And another thing, so a commenter on the channel, shout out to you, Owen VH6047. In the last episode, he made a comment saying, if I put coal in the quarry, does that make diamond? And I'm trying that right now. It does not. But it's a good suggestion for sure. I mean, the elusive diamond, right? There's got to be a way to make it. It can't just be by dumb chance that you stumble upon it, right? There's got to be a way to make it. I'm not sure how to make it, but it's a good suggestion, a good thought. You know, because diamonds come from coal, right? So it's a good thought, but it doesn't appear to be working here, Owen. But regardless, I appreciate your comments and your engagement with the channel. So thank you very much. We tried it out. Just no luck this time. Let's go ahead and get some more sand. Definitely need this. Digging holes like Shia LaBeouf here. No big deal. And what are we seeking? Well, we're seeking sand. Let's just get a little bit more here, but really the majority of the day is going to be spent on the seas, fishing. A very bountiful little pond here. The gift that simply just keeps on giving here, folks. Alright, so let's get all this situated. We definitely need some more glass. In fact, we need glass pretty badly, so let's go ahead and get all of this sand cooking. Pretty much all of our furnaces are used up there, but that's okay because we desperately need glass. And I'm going to put some wood in there to get more coal. We can kind of spend this turn just gathering fish, if you will, and setting ourselves up for some future success. But regardless, we do have 32 units of glass we can change into jars, so let's go ahead and do that. And then you guessed it, more sturgeon, more kegs. It's usually the solution. Alright. Excuse me. We have scrapped the whole planning process here. No more need for lavender. Can we add another totem, or are we deficient in... Yeah, we can definitely add another totem. So let's go ahead and add some more totems. Let's get those whacked with the hammer a few times. And up they go. And now let's just hit the high seas here. Suppose I can check the black market here too. Sticky shovel furnace master. 6K. Yeah, we'll grab that. We have an embarrassment of riches, truly. So now we can add in some fish with our sand here. And some carp as well. So at least we get a little bit of baked fish there. Alright, so let's go ahead and just use all of our potions. Get a nice 700 stack of lucky casts here. And let's go ahead and just rock and roll. And this will also allow me to kind of build up a power stack of these alchemy items as well. Looks like we have catch 5,000 fishes. Fisherman 3 achievement has been gained. And that's to no surprise to me. We've just been shredding. Just absolutely shredding. And it's kind of insane, to be honest. Alright, so that's about the rest of our energy there. But, I mean, we're building power stacks of all this stuff. So rat fur is selling top end. Let's go ahead and sell it. Spider, low end. The beetle with the interesting name, low end. Tentacle right in the middle, we can sell that. Bug, sell that. Rat tail is selling high enough for me. Perfect. Alright. So with our last bit of energy here, let's just kind of free up some mine capacity. And let's end our turn there and see what kind of upgrades we have next. Like I said, folks, this is a 6-week run, and this is week number 6. So therefore, this is it in this particular playthrough series. You have spoken, and I'm getting some feedback that you'd like to see another run of this game. I'm thinking about starting a 7-week playthrough with a focus on animals. So I believe the sentiment of the community is you'd like to see another playthrough series. I got you, folks. I got you. So we'll be doing another series after we close out this one. So keep an eye open for that. For our upgrade here, we have triple upgrade, sunrise, and good trade. Let's do good trade. We get the diamond pickaxe. That's real nice. We'll certainly take that. And let's just see here. So it looks like it just takes 2 energy to use. I'm not quite sure what kind of an upgrade that is, but... Plus 4 resources, okay. So it gets you more resources per swing, if you will. So let's check this out. Yeah, look at that. A stack of 6 coal. Okay. 7 and 8 coal. Wow, okay. Yeah, so you do get more resources, it appears. And that's real nice because we could definitely use some coal. So let's check the shop quick. Let's do our normal little run to the market here just to get some essentials. Coal is absolutely an essential. And then let's Shia LaBeouf this. Looks like we're... Not sure why we lost $12 there. But it doesn't really matter, folks. It doesn't really matter. We've already put ourselves in a perfect position to just go nuclear. You know, we've cashed in our 401k, if you will, and we're just coasting throughout the rest of a peaceful life here. So here we go. Let's just dig all this up. Let's get some more sand for sure. Let's start harvesting our products here. Start with the alchemy pots. So let's get all these and let's procure all of these materials here. Let's get all the fish. Let's get the coal. Let's get the canned fish. Let's get all the glass. Let's get all this stuff. It's kind of enjoyable to just see giant stacks of materials coming into your backpack and having the capacity to put them in your backpack, more like. Just realized I forgot to make some planks last turn. That's alright. We can certainly rectify that now. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 204 units of glass. Just a lovely quantity here. Let's get that kind of more frontal, though. Basically, unless it's a power stack, I'll just sell it. Baked red mullet selling high. We will make sure we make that sale. Sturgeon not selling so well this turn. Tentacle. Rat fur B. Rat tail. Magic essence. Spider and the beetle with the interesting name. We'll sell that. And let's go ahead and craft 80 jars. Need that for our sturgeon, of course. And we have 1,200 sturgeon on hand. Just an insane amount of sturgeon. But let's get all these filled up as well. It looks like you can just quickly drag across. It's a real nice feature about this game, for sure. You can kind of go as slow or as fast as you want to. So let's go ahead and get the rest of our furnaces filled up here with just some of these other fish that we have in our inventory here. Halibut, you bet. There we go. Let's get the worms in the pot. Okay, that's good to go. Let's get the lavender in the dye machine as well. And let's make some more potions. Alright, plenty of potions now. Let's use it all. Why not? Alright, so what do we have here? Could use a bit more wood. So why don't we go ahead and just get just a little bit more wood. Let's get a little bit more wood, and then let's spend the rest of our energy fishing as we typically do. Can sort all the inventory stuff out later. Let's see if we can, like, just slow down the game drastically. Look at that, folks. This is pure insanity. But it's kind of enjoyable, isn't it? A casual stack of 451 sardines. You know, no big deal there. Alright. And while the game kind of catches up here a little bit, look at all this madness over here on the side. Goodness gracious. Alright, we already determined pickled sturgeon is not the right time to sell. I really don't care. Let's just sell all this stuff. It doesn't really matter what the price is. The only thing that really matters from a pricing standpoint is our power products like the canned sturgeon and the baked fish here. Sardine is not selling high, but we can definitely make a sale there when the time is right. So there we go. Everything is good to go. It looks like we're safe to simply end our turn here. Energy's gone as well. So let's go to the next day. We are approaching the $200,000 mark, which is great. How's everything selling here? Baked carp, baked bullhead is selling high end. So let's make sure we get that sold. But first, let's collect everything. You know, I kind of thought that the fishing build would be powerful, right? Just because you can cast multiple rods at the same time and, you know, catch a multitude of fish, and then you can do multiple things with those fish that you catch. I didn't dream it would be this strong, right? And this is before I even knew about the upgrades that we ended up getting. You know, where you can catch alchemy products, which can really help support pink potion, right? And then, of course, the diamond fishing rod, right? I didn't realize it would be this strong, is what I'm trying to say. And boy, is it strong. We had rent paid for this week, the end of the last episode. So, very strong build here. Very fun. And I sure hope you have enjoyed the fisherman playthrough. It's been a good little transition from the crop build that we did at the onset of the series on the channel. Get a little transition into some fish, which is obviously a different way to play the game. But that's the cool thing about this game, right? Many different ways to play it. Different challenges you face with each build. There we go. We got all of our sturgeon all nice and pumped up in there. So let's go ahead and craft some pink potions. Definitely need more of those. And let's use them all. 999, that might be the top. So we'll certainly want to keep an eye on that. And let's just sell all this stuff. And like I said, be curious at the end of the game. It must be down a few sturgeon here. Let's make sure we keep all this nice and full. But like I said, at the end of the game, I hope there's a statistic that shows me how I made money in what products, right? Be real curious to see how alchemy did for me. So I think it's kind of sneaky. It's sneaky good. Baked halibut, not selling great. Baked carp, not selling great. Baked bullhead is selling great, so let's make sure we sell that. Let's check the shop. Sure thing. Get some more coal. You bet. Just rocking and rolling with some coal. Spend $50,000 on re-rolling. Okay. Hitting all kinds of milestones in this one, folks. Alright, so we're good. Everything's looking good here. So why don't we just do a little bit of clearing out here. I can actually sell these emeralds for a decent sum. So let's sell those. Let's get rid of some of these stones. We want the coal to creep on into our colony so we can mine it. Just clearing a little bit of space here. Don't want to use too much energy on it. I want to see if I can lag the game again with just the mass of fish that comes from right about there. Alright, rough emerald. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell that. You bet. I'll also be keeping an eye out for a potential to sell the stone as well. I mean, we can offload all stacks of products. Here we go. Buried treasure day. I didn't even see that, but we do secure some buried treasure here, folks. And that's great because we get... What do we get? We have 4 diamond bars now. And we can make 2 more. So let's make sure that we do that right away. Let's sell the gold bar. Let's sell the iron. Sell the gold and sell the iron bar as well. Alright, so we're going to have 6 diamonds. So what does that do for us? Let's see. Diamond axe. What about a diamond shovel? Let's get the diamond shovel. It'll make this process a lot quicker, goodness. Just a gigantic radius on that shovel there. That is one impressive shovel. Shia LaBeouf would blush, for sure. I guess while we're at it, let's just tear up the rest of this ground. We're gonna need glass, for sure. And now we have the most superior shovel made from the most superior of materials. In fact, I might be going a little bit overboard here, folks. We're just having fun at this point. Putting our shovel to use here. And getting a whole bunch of sand while we're at it. Alright. So what do we have for sand? We have 63 units of sand. That is a nice sum of sand. So let's get it in our furnace here. Let's get the rest of these just kind of random fish in the furnace as well. And we are out of coal. Alright, so I know a way... You need coal. Well, of course you need coal. That's alright. We can hold off on that for a little bit. What are we doing? We are wasting time here. Let's spend the rest of the day fishing. Let's go. It is a sight to behold here, folks. And the game's gonna have a little bit of trouble here on the sidebar, but that is okay. Rat tail, let's get it sold. Let's get the rat fur sold. Grass. And all of these other random products sold. We have 2,032 sturgeon, which is absolutely insane. I think we're safe to end the day there. We did, of course, find the buried treasure. That's very nice. So seasickness, fish price minus 1,000%. We will be selling no fish tomorrow. So let's make sure that I remember that. Alright, let's end our turn there. Alright, a new day dawns. We have some coal on the board. So this is the first thing we're going to want to grab, of course, is let's get some coal. Alright, with coal in hand, let's turn our sights north here. A few more nodes of coal. Let's check the shop. Got some more coal here and here. Let's check the black market as well. Spooky tools and apprentice. Alchemy pot gives double items. That's not so bad. But that ship has kind of sailed, folks. We just don't need it. Alright, we have a few more diamond bars. Let's see if we can't use those maybe to get a tool upgrade. Let's see, what does the axe take? 6 diamond bars, really? Okay. Yeah, we are out of luck. We can get the watering can. Yeah, why not? Actually, no, I'll just sell it when the time's right. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Let's go ahead and craft our 80 jars. Oops, that's the wrong menu. 80 jars here. And I can't see how many I'm making because of the inventory's goofy on this. So let's get all the stuff sold. Alright, 54 jars. Need a couple more. There we go. Let's get some sturgeon pumped here in the keg. Perfect. One thing I think we can do here is let's chop down a few more trees. I can add some more of those kegs. We certainly have the glass, right? One challenge is, of course, converting the giant stack of sturgeon that we have into something that can sell better, right? So we just need more kegs to do so, although we've already got this thing won. We're just kind of playing around at this point, right? Seeing how strong we can possibly make this build. I think it's pretty darn strong. So let's just get some wood here. Let's secure the wood. Let's build a few more of them jars. First off, let's get some more planks. Or sorry, keg. I need to get my terminology correct. Whoops. Wait, keg is not preserves keg. Goodness gracious. All right, let's try this again. Sorry about that, folks. All right, preserves keg. Here we go. This really isn't difficult stuff. Let's get these stones out of here. Need to make a nice line of preserves kegs here. Let's get a few more trees. Need 3 more. Let's see, we have 36. Need 1 more tree yet, looks like. There we go. Perfect. Alright, preserves keg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's get all this built. Alright, here we go. And now we need another 40 units of glass. Or jars, I should say. $32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're good now. Alright, there we go. Let's get our lavender in the dye maker here. Perfect. As far as fish go, what do we have? I have 79 units of coal. So I think what I'm actually going to do is let's cut down a few more trees. And let's use them to make coal. Alright, much better. And of course we need yet a few more trees. Wood's kind of low-key something that you just constantly need. But let's build a few more totems. A few more of these strength totems. So all of that work that has been done, we still have a little over half of our energy bar. And that's of course because of these strength totems here, right? Alright, we're short on planks. That's okay. It's not like we really need it. Alright, let's dig up some sand here. Definitely need some glass, especially with the added jar, or the added row of preserves kegs, not jars. Caught myself that time, kind of. The diamond shovel is pretty mighty, though. Really allows the work to get done quickly, doesn't it? Alright, so that is that. Let's go ahead and get our sand in the furnaces here. And then let's do some carp. Let's do some red mullet. Let's do some halibut. Don't have any coal. That's alright, that problem should be solved next turn. So let's sell all this random stuff here. Sell the grass. Sell the rough emerald as well. Let's craft some pink potions. You bet. Let's use said pink potions. At least up to $9.99. And let's fish the day away. Here we go. More sturgeon, you bet. Clicking this as fast as I possibly can. And behold. Behold the madness. Pure madness. Let's sell all this stuff here. Got a nice power stack of 2,500 sardines. But of course we're not selling anything this turn, folks. It's just not worth anything. So let's go ahead and end our turn there. On to the next day. Day 5 dawns here. And we have some beautiful coal. In fact, we have some nice coal nodes over here as well. So let's just take care of those first. 17 units of coal there. That's tremendous. Alright. Here we go. Here's some more coal. Let's go ahead and take that. Here's another one. Let's take that. Let's check the shop. Spend 10k in the store. Shopaholic has been unlocked. Achieving all kinds of landmarks here, folks. That's 80 coal from that wood that I threw in there. Not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and get all of these pickled sturgeon. Just a lovely sight here, folks. 120 units of a very high-selling item. When the market's right for it, anyways. So let's get all this stuff, and then let's check some prices for sure. Alright, let's sell all these random alchemy items. And canned sturgeon. Sell them for 200. Here we go, folks. So let's make a sale here. 62,000. Is this a race to 300k? Perhaps. Fish are selling pretty good today. Alright. So let's get 120 jars. Let's get some more sand. Let's get our furnaces loaded up. And then, you guessed it, we'll be fishing the rest of the day. Alright, looking good there. Let's get some more sand. Alright, now let's collect the sand that we got. Alright, looking good there. Now let's get the sand in the furnace to make the glass. Should allow us to produce full stacks of sturgeon in the can next turn. Alright, pink potion. So let's use this up to $9.99 or $9.76. That's just fine. Build another strength totem, you bet. We'll start using wood to make coal, I think. We've got plenty of totems. 630 total energy here, folks. Just a massive amount of energy. And let's see what we get. Just witness the pure insanity. I'm going to let all of these just kind of stock up. Looks like they all kind of condense into stacks, which is really interesting. A casual stack of 333 sturgeon, followed by 83, followed by 175, 532 sardines as well. We have 3,000 sardines. That's just nutty. Alright, let's sell all of this stuff here. We got our sturgeon all canned up. So let's go ahead and get some more fish bacon. Not bacon as in bacon, but bacon as in baking, right? Alright, lovely. Just absolutely lovely. Alright, let's check sell prices. Diamond bar, not selling great. Worms are selling good, so let's just sell them. We are offloading and riding off into the sunset here, folks. So let's go ahead and end our turn there. What do we have tomorrow? Bee crisis. Not really a big deal. Except for I need some more lavender here. Alright, here we go. Let's end our turn there. And day 6 dawns here. We are at the $273,000 mark. And I believe this is the day we just sell it all, folks. Let's sell everything in our inventory. Hopefully we get a good price for it. And then, like I said, let's ride off into the sunset. As the commandeer, the captain, the commander of the Sturgeon Empire. No real point in... There's no real point in really... Let me think about this. So, we can produce things this turn to sell next turn, essentially. So there's no real point in making things like glass that we can use next turn, you know? Because there's going to be no following turn, right? So that's why I'm choosing to sell everything this turn. I don't remember if the day ends right after you pay the bill tomorrow, or the run ends, I should say. So we'll have to see, but that's okay. Let's check the shop quick. Could use some more coal, as always, as usual. Here's some good coal here. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and grab some more coal that's on the field and available to us. Got it. Somehow that got changed to gold. That's interesting. And then let's go ahead and let's bake up some halibut. And sardines. Perfect. And then you guessed it, folks. We are going to craft some pink potions. We're going to use them all. And then we will rise and fish. Oh, it does go over the 9.99 mark. Must have been just a stroke of luck last time. All right, let's go. So what I did there is I used two hands. I used one hand to stabilize the mouse, and I used the other hand to click it as quickly as possible. And let's watch them all condense into these little power stacks here. 59 rat tails, you know, no big deal, right? 594 sardines. The sturgeon stacks are what cracked me up. 366, 156, 82. You know, no big deal, folks. So let's take a look and take our final assessment here. Pickled sturgeon selling for 147. That's a little disappointing, but what can you do? So let's sell it. In fact, let's just sell everything. Diamond bar. Man, they got a good deal on the diamond bar. Stack of the power stack of sturgeon sold for 250k. Sardines selling for good. That's another 30k. My goodness. Just sell it all. 6 weeks of work. Can I sell my tools even? Nope, they're not going to let me do that. But there we go. We're looking at $577,772 at the end of day 6 here. So let's see what the next day brings. We're going to owe a hefty bill, but it's not going to even matter. And just as I expected, the game just simply ends. So here are the final statistics here, folks. Very curious to see this. All right, so money earned overall, 765,878. That's a very rich sum. We almost, well, we got to $750,000. Pretty impressive. On the back of 7,402 caught fish. And that translated to $670,000. So if we just do some math here, right? It's about what? It's about 90 grand or so in other products. You know, like the random apples and seeds and alchemy products as well. So not bad. You know, chipped in. It almost chipped in enough to pay the final mortgage that was due, right? We harvested 201 lavender plants. Got 0 money from crops. Spent 63k on re-rolling. Got 1,400 from honey, you know, honey chipping in. Used the furnace almost 2,000 times. Built 143 buildings. Most of those were totems, of course. Spent 5 grand in the store. Spent almost 15,000 energy. Thank you, totems. And of course, survived 41 days. So that is going to wrap up this playthrough series, folks, with the ambitious angler, the fisherman. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What do you think about the fisherman as a build? I think it's very strong. I really do. And I didn't really know, kind of going into this, what to expect. I knew that the fish were pretty easy resource to kind of capitalize on, but I didn't really know what that looked like. I didn't really know about the pink potion. You know, I was just kind of browsing through some of the craftable items, and I saw the pink potion. And then I knew that, well, I had to go in that direction for sure. And that was obviously the difference. It created a giant power stack of Sturgeon that, you know, just made us rich, essentially. But what do you think of the fisherman? I think it was a fun build. Different way to play the game. So with that said, folks, like I mentioned earlier on in this episode, I'll be launching a 7-week playthrough series. So that'll be on, you know, quote unquote hard or whatever, but the run lasts 7 weeks. And I'm going to try to focus on animals. I'm pretty sure there's probably a character that you can choose that's focus is on animals. I will choose that character, and we will try to do an animal run just to see, you know, how strong we can make that. You know, we can make animal products like cheese and milk and craft some food items that can probably sell. So there's a little bit of flexibility there. And another thing I'm interested in is clothing and the tailors, right? The tailor shop, I believe that's a building, right? But the tailor and making clothing for profit. Because the clothing seems to sell pretty darn well. That's what another commenter and supporter of the channel, you know who you are, my friend, thank you very much. That's what he was saying as well. So definitely excited for the flexibility and the potential of the animal run. But this, folks, marks the sunsetting of the ambitious angler, and I hope you enjoyed the playthrough series. Stay tuned to the channel and keep your eyes out for the new run that I'll be starting here probably the next few days. Probably get the next video out. Well, I'll probably get the first video in that series out, I should say, in the next few days. So we're going to click go here, and we're going to get back to the title screen here, folks. And while we're back on the title screen, I did want to take a moment to just say thank you so much to this awesome community. I do really appreciate you fine folks. I appreciate your viewership, your comments, your engagement with the channel. I'm a new YouTube channel here, and it's people like you that really make this an enjoyable experience. So thank you so much. Wouldn't be anywhere without you fun folks, and I really do appreciate it. And with that said, if you are not subscribed here, but you've watched the playthrough series and you enjoyed the vibe, you enjoyed the game, you enjoyed the commentary, you enjoy the content on the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. I would absolutely love to have you part of the said community that I was talking up so much. And, you know, the community definitely deserves all of that talking up because they truly are awesome. So if you want to be a part of that, just hit subscribe. Come on in, leave a like, leave a few comments, let me know your thoughts. I'm very engaged and responsive to my overall community. And like I said, it's the community, it's people like you that keep me coming back and making these videos. Because it's something I enjoy, and I enjoy providing content for you. So with that said, folks, I'm going to land this plane. This plane that is just flying through clear skies, the trail of cash, right? And that was a fun run with the fisherman. So stay tuned for the next playthrough series. Also check out some other games on the channel. And let me know in the comments if, you know, you're keeping your eye on a game and maybe you want me to take a look at that. I'm always open to suggestions. I'm also open to feedback. If you think I could be better in some respects, let me know. Super open to feedback. You will not hurt my feelings. So probably for like the 6th time, folks, I'm getting on out of here. But yeah, thank you so much to this awesome community. And keep your eyes peeled for the next playthrough series, the dawn of a new playthrough series. So thanks a lot, folks. I do appreciate your viewership, and I will be catching you real soon in the next video. Thanks a lot, folks.